opening. So we're going to learn to use the tire spin balancer. It's the Bosch WBE 4200, and we're going to learn how to electronically dynamically balance this tire. This is a standard steel rim, and this is going to give you the introduction on how to balance the tire. So first thing we're going to do is pull the tire weights off the tire. Now to do that, we use a hammer like this, and I'll kind of put it over here so we can see the, hopefully everyone can see this. If not, we'll put it right here. Okay, grab the little pointed part, this pointy thing right here, this pointy thing, put it right into the hole of the weight and cramp down hard, squeeze hard, and pull the weights off. Does everybody see that? So what it looks like is you've got something along those lines. Did everybody see that? Something along these lines right here. That's how the weights come off. I'm going to pull another weight off. Just take a look. Now, students get their fingers caught in here all the time by doing this. This is what they do. So keep your hands clear and make sure that you got the weights gripped and you're in control all the time when you're pulling these weights off. Take a good look how these weights come off. I want to make sure everybody knows how to put them on and take them off by the end of class today. Next, we're going to put the tire on the arbor shaft. This is the arbor shaft right here. Okay? The problem is we've got to make a decision. The decision is simple. What cone are we going to use? They both fit. So, hopefully, I'm gonna turn this a little bit so we can get a little bit here. Hopefully you guys can see this. Can you guys see the center of this? Okay. Okay, look at this. I got two sizes of cones. This size goes all the way in, but I might get some interference between here and here. So I'm going to go the next size up, bigger. That means it keeps the tire and all of this high points of the tire far enough away to where the only part of the tire resting on the machine is this part here on this cone right here. Okay, so this cone and this part of the tire are the only thing that should be touching the machine. So here's how it's going to face. It's going to go on the arbor shaft like this. And it's spring loaded. Look at this. See, and I'm going to make sure you guys can see that. Let me go ahead and put this other one up. So, making sure that you can see what I'm talking about. Take a look. See how this cone goes on and it's spring loaded. Can you double fist this? Okay, spring loaded. All right, now the outside of the tire goes to the outside of the machine. So, this part of the tire on the outside goes this way. So I'm going to put that on, and the back side, this side, goes against the machine. Now I would like you to float the tire onto the arbor shaft. Don't bang it around, just kind of gently throw it onto the arbor shaft and use what's called your quick trigger. This is it. It's got a little trigger here, see how that works? Okay, now we're going to bring it over here and I'm going to show you how it works over here. So come on over here and here we go. Take your quick trigger. See how that works? I can take it on, pull it off. Once I get it close enough, I let the trigger go. And now I roll the tire backwards and move it righty-tighty or forwards. This helps center the tire on the rim. And make sure you tighten that down. Not god-awful tight, but tight enough the tire won't come off the machine. Now comes the real time. Here we go. We're going to film this back here. The switch to the tire machine to turn it on is right back here. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Can everybody see the switch? Right here. See the switch? Okay, I'm going to turn the switch on right there. And now the tire machine should read zeros. 0, 0, right there. This represents the inside of the tire. This represents the outside of the tire. Okay? The tire machine needs 3 bits of information to decide if it can balance the tire or not. First off, in this button right here, this is the distance the tire is from the machine. And to gauge that, we need to take this. Now watch this carefully. See this round knob right here, everybody? That round knob is going to go right here on the rim. See right there? See right there, everybody? See where that's at? Can everybody see that? Now, I'm going to kind of hold it here like that. That's where I hold it. And I'm going to read that. It says 110, 15, 16, 17. Reading this right here is my hard read measure. I'm going to push this button here, and it says I'm at 114. I'm really at 116. So I upped it with the plus button. Now I need to know how wide the tire is. Well, to do that, I need a thing called a caliper. The caliper is this thing right here. Okay? The caliper goes in the same area. It'll go right here on this side, and it'll go right here on this side here. Both sides, and then it reads right here. Go ahead and read that, and it says 6. See where it says 6? S-I-X? Can you guys see that okay? Okay, give me some feedback. Okay, it says 6. What does the machine think it is? The machine thinks it's 6 too. Now we want to talk about the rim size. Well, what is my rim size? Well, my rim size happens to be a 15-inch rim. I'm going to push the rim size right there. That is how wide the rim is. That is how far the tire is from the machine. And there's my rim size. And my rim size is not a 6-inch rim. It's... Oh, hold on. Let me escape this a minute. Okay, so we had 115. And remember, this reads again. If you got a bad read, hit escape. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn this to the rim right there. Hit distance. Says 15.5. It's really 16. 117 is good. It's a 6. And the rim is a 15-inch rim. Straight up 15. Did you see the 3 bits of information I've inputted to there? Okay, one more review. How far it is from the machine, let's do it again, is this button here. I don't push that button until this is in play. Make sure that this is in play right here. When I do that, I push the button and it says 116. I read it, it says 117. It's a little more accurate. I take my caliper. I measure with my caliper. Right here again, measure here, and it says 6. See where it says 6 right there? So I push the width of the tire rim right there, and it says 6. I'm good to go. Rim, I should have a 15-inch rim, not a 15.5. So I'm all ready to go. Couple of checks, last-minute checks. Is the tire tight on the rim or on the machine? The answer is yes. Here's where it gets tricky. Now, you want to stand back right here and take a look at these dials and look at the tire, and I'm going to be shutting this hood here in a minute. Watch what I do. Spin the tire, toss it towards the wall. See that? And look to see if the tire's got any weird tracking problems like this. If it does, it's not on the arbor shaft tight enough. So far, so good, guys? Got it towards the wall, spin it, and shut the hood, the safety hood. Now you can see it balancing. Those numbers are going to flash up in a minute. And it says, oh gosh, that tire's way out of balance. The inside of the tire is 2.75 ounces out of balance. The outside of the tire is 4 1/4 out of balance. Now I'm not going to balance the tire. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put a 3-ounce weight on the outside. So here's the outside right here. Watch what I do. So you're going to film that outside right there. Watch those lights here. They're going to come down here and it's going to turn into a green light. Can you guys all see the green lights? Right there. There's a green light. Now I take this yellow arrow mark here, put one finger here, and then put one finger right on top, right here like this. Line the 2 fingers up. And that's where I'm going to put the outside weight. I'm going to put it right here. Right there. Now, the next one says I'm about 2 1/4 ounces off. So I'm going to do the same thing, but now I'm going to be looking at this light right here. Take a look. Coming down, oop, to the green. Now I'm going to step on the brake. Here's a brake right here. I'm going to hold that tire in place, and now I'm going to go ahead and put this right in line with the arrow. Now we're not going to be balanced, but let's see if we've made it a little bit better, shall we? Let's take a look. Toss it to the wall, and let's see what happens. Take a look at those numbers. See how much better it's getting now? As we add more weight, we can do that. This is how you balance the tire. This is all part of the tune-up. Now I want to show you one more thing. I almost had a person blow the top of his head off because he didn't use this. It's called go, no-go gauge. Duramax, Chevy Silverados, starting in 2000, used to have 16-inch rims, and then they'd have 16.5-inch rims. This is called the go, no-go gauge. This will fit squarely on a 16-inch rim, right on when the tire's off the rim. The tire has to be off the rim, okay? And if it's a 16.5, it's going to have about an inch clearance between here and the rim. If there's an inch clearance between here and the rim, you've got a 16.5-inch rim, okay? What did the student do? What did the person do? The person had a 16-inch rim and put a 16.5-inch tire on that rim, and it took air. Got about 15 pounds, and you could see the beads slipping off it. So is that going to be a problem at 35 pounds, 40 pounds? It's going to be a huge problem. To you, that's just a number until it blows up and you go deaf for the rest of your life. This is called the go, no-go gauge. I want everybody to use it regardless. If you think your rims are close to this, then use it. Okay, so does everybody see how to get this thing balanced now? All right, so from there, we're going to take the tire off the machine, and then we're going to let some of you guys try it. So first off, come on over here. We're going to remove the tire. I'll switch the machine off. We're going to go ahead and pound down here like this gently till it feels pretty loose. Once it feels like it's coming off pretty good, then you can go ahead and quick trigger it. See right here? Take a look. Comes right off. Set it there. Float the tire off. Set the tire down for a minute. Take the cone off. Put the cone away, and you're done. And that is all there is to a balance.